I didn't really know what it was, but having like a form of depression, anxiety has kind of floated with me my entire life. So even in high school, it was like this stuff would come up, and you talk to some people about it, and a lot of it's like, "But you're in high school. This just happens. Get through it." And it's like I know it does, but hey, I feel like there's more here. And then once I started going to college and going to NAIT, and then eventually moving up to like these small towns to do radio in, I didn't pay attention to it because I was just working all the time. Because who needs to deal with feelings when you're working constantly, right? So it didn't really come up until I was working in Winnipeg, and I got like this dream job doing exactly what I wanted to do. And after 5 months, I got let go. And I feel like for a lot of people in Alberta, that's a pretty real thing, especially over the past year and a half or so. Because you walk into work one day and then someone hands you a brown envelope and you walk out into the pouring rain like a sad puppy. So that was a big jump off point to start drinking a lot, start using a lot more than I ever had before, and I moved to Lethbridge, and city I'd never been to before, which is not something that wasn't entirely new for me. Like I've been to new cities before, but being somewhere that you kind of got forced to go because you just needed to be employed was really tough. And then I eventually got an offer to come to Calgary, and I thought that would fix everything. Like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a new job, new city, everything's great. But all this stuff was still there. Like I get into a funk for a few days. I didn't find like a small thing like a disagreement at work would snowball into, where's my life going? What's wrong with me? I'm broken. And I had a really rough night, and like a week before I moved to Calgary, and then I woke up and like I was super drunk and just crummy and awful, and pulled myself up and had a terrible day at work. And I went home and I logged on and decided when I moved to Calgary it would be a full fresh start. So I'm at a place I want to be, a city I want to be in, and I need to finally handle my mental health properly. It was really kind of scary. It was talking about some stuff that I'd never maybe felt comfortable talking about before, and really just getting to know someone to a point where you're comfortable with, taking this bucket of feelings and emotions and thoughts and self-doubts and kind of dumping it on the floor and then sifting through it and figuring out exactly what you've been struggling with. And the first day it wasn't so much that, it was kind of an introductory, like I want to know if I'm comfortable with someone. And I was really lucky because I felt very comfortable with Anne-Marie right off the hop. And finding someone that you were comfortable with, I left that first meeting like very, very hopeful. Seriously, it can be really fun and really scary and really powerful, and you'll figure stuff about yourself that you never ever thought you would, and it can open some pretty cool doors for you. And as a person with relationships in your life, it can help you kind of reset the path you're on, or help you work on what you're doing now. There's nothing bad to come of coming here. You have everything in the world to gain.